Alright, what is going on, guys? So I decided to start a YouTube channel. Hopefully the camera angle's right. Okay, cool, we're good. So the reason why I have the waterfalls in the background is my subject for today is body, mind, soul. Let me just, okay, fix the camera. There we go. So it's called Body, Mind, Soul, but before I go into that, I kind of want to talk about why I started the YouTube channel. So I was looking at a couple YouTube videos and about young professionalism and how to get an internship, how to really be successful when you're coming up, and when you're in college, what you should be doing, how you should be successful, and more so like life advice as well. So I'm going to be interviewing a couple people on the show, interviewing people from medical professionals to surgeons to people who are in consulting. It's going to be really up to you guys, so please leave a comment if you have someone you want me to interview on the show itself. And I'll definitely get that done, but initially it's going to be me talking a little bit, and hopefully I'm able to give you guys really good advice. So the first thing is, some of my background is I've worked at 6 different internships, or 5 or 6 different internships. I studied abroad in China, and then I went to GMO Aeronautics in India, and I had an internship with supply chain and HR there. Then I went to Duke University Press, worked with the government, and then had an internship with Caterpillar, a Fortune 50 company, and then currently work part-time with Tesla. So that's my experience and that's my background. So hopefully if you guys have any questions about that, feel free to leave a quick comment below and I'll answer that. Anyways, into the subject for today, it's called Body, Mind, Soul. So this is how I like to categorize my life, and it's something that I wish I would have known as a freshman or sophomore. And as a freshman and sophomore, I was always so focused on one thing or the other. You know, either working out or either trying to get that 4.0 GPA, or really just focus on my friends. And I realized there's a balance between the three. And that's how I came up with Body, Mind, Soul. And that's like something that I was talking to someone, I was like, okay, this is how I compromise my life. Body, mind, and soul. So the first thing is your body. You want to treat your body right. You know, don't stay up too late, don't drink so much caffeine. And it's pretty simple. It sounds like very easy advice, but it's hard to adhere to. And it starts with little steps. Working out once a week, then twice a week, then 3 times a week. You know, eating right, maybe substituting a salad for a pizza. And these are little things that you don't think are gonna make a big deal, but overall they do. And you wanna treat your body like a temple, because at the end of the day, you can be with your body for the rest of your life. The next thing is your mind. So intellectually, you want to challenge yourself. Make sure that you go to class and actually enjoy what you're doing. If you're in class and you hear a professor talking and you're like, I have no interest in this, it's completely your fault because you signed up for that class. So that means you're in a major that you're not interested in, and that goes back to soul. I'll talk about that later, what your influences are. You need to make sure that you're doing what you actually love doing. If you're in a class and you're not interested in what you're doing, it's probably your fault. So make sure you love what you're doing and make sure you're learning about it on your own time as well. For me, I'm a little bit of a nerd and I read books on the side as well. But that's more to like keep my mind going and keep my mind fresh. And you definitely feel it when you don't read in a while and you have read, and you're picking up a book for the first time in 3 months and you're just like, wow, I feel a lot more dumb, but well, that's exactly what I felt today anyways. The last thing is your soul. So your soul is comprised of, for me, your friends, your family, and your own spirituality or your relationship with God, some people like to say as well. And this is probably the most influential one, and something that can kind of destroy your body and your mind as well. Because the people who are around you, as a whole, we're social beings. So we love social interactions as human beings, and I feel like it has the most influence on us as human beings. So when you're thinking about the soul, think about your friends. Think about the people you're allowing to be your friends. If they're people that you don't want to be like in 20 years from now, why are you hanging out with them right now? Because chances are they're negatively influencing you and they're not going to help you out. And if they're putting you down when you're telling them, oh, in 5 years I want to own my own small business and I want to have $1 million, and they laugh at you and they're telling you that that's not something you can do, then why are you hanging out with them? It makes no sense. It's not going to help you out towards the future. And you're kind of just ripping off the Band-Aid slowly. You should probably just cut them off completely in your life as well. Next thing is your family. Your family is a little bit more difficult. You know, you're born with them, they're your blood, but at the same time, you want to hold them to a higher regard as well and really depend on them. Your family's always going to be there for you. And sometimes, I don't know what everyone else's like family structure is. Some people have gone through, you know, have really good families, really supportive families, and some people don't. But at the end of the day, you have to realize what you want to do as well and not let any of the outside influences influence you and what you actually enjoy doing and want to pursue doing in life. And the last thing is your spirituality. And your spirituality, it's a little bit more what is that word? Damn. controversial. There we go. It's a little bit controversial, but like, we'll try and put religion out of the situation and kind of talk about how you need to be more in tune with yourself. So whether that's meditating, whether that's focusing on something that you do every single day that kind of takes you out of focusing on all the questions and thoughts and things that are going on in your mind and just makes you really at peace with yourself. That's what I consider spirituality, and that's something that like you really need to have every single day. So for me, I go to the steam room for 20 minutes and I listen to some music and I don't think about anything else. That's my meditation, that's my relaxation. For you, it might be golfing, it might be playing basketball, it might be hanging out with friends. I don't know what it is, but that's your soul, and you need to have all three of those, your body, your mind, and soul, every single day. Make sure that you're actually working towards having a more complete life and utilizing all three of those in your life, and I feel like you'd be a lot more happy. Anyways, if you guys like the video, please like, share, or comment. This is my first time, so it might have been a little bit choppy, but it will get better, I promise. So please share this with your friends if you found it helpful. So yeah.